Howdy folks, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from the bunker system found somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest. And today I'm coming to you with a pretty big stack of records. I'm going to get right to them. I don't know how I'm going to work this. I might just have to go through all of them and just pick one for the end. I try to come up with a 2 or 3. It's just mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. And it's easy to boggle this a compilation of Les Baxter's work on Pickwick. Probably can't give them away on eBay. Okay. Now starting early on with names I can't pronounce, we have at the Pershing. Sorry, Mr. Jamal. You ought to know better than to sell records that Manic Mark is going to find and trying to pronounce your name. It's a lounge record. I think it's jazz. The Pershing is a hotel. There's just so many records. I feel like I'm going to just rush here. Back up. I wanted to start all over. This is going to be, I wanted to say, before I get into this is going to be a very, very long video because of the huge stack of records I found. So, it's the only person this is going to, you might as well just go away because I know the only person this is going to appeal to is Bert. Are you out there, Bert? Bert. Bert's the only one that will tough it out through to the very end. Okay, now we're back. All right. Another name I can't pronounce.
Ralph Terry, and
Marlboro Men. Arrangements by Pete Rugolo and Skippy Martin. Skippy Martin, I got your name right. But look at that. That was $1. That's pretty cool. Music for a Private Eye. Very exciting. I bought this 1975 Black Gospel album because it's Rosie Haynes' first album, and there's Rosie with the sax. There's a really basic cover on Hallelujah Records out of Cleveland, Ohio. William Temple, whoever he is. I think this is Black Gospel. I'm not sure. Very basic cover. Now, on the Savoy label, Dorothy Norwood, and I like collecting this vintage Savoy Black Gospel because this artist named Harvey paints sort of like primitive folk artish, very highly stylized, colorful graphics on the front. You know his work when you see it, and that's why I like to collect these. The music is also very good. Leo Adio, Songs of Hawaii, Rock On, 74. This is the 2-record set with all your favorite songs from 1974. And why did you buy this? Well, because there are no artists listed on this. It's all going to be covers. And there's two records, and it's just a flimsy, cheap, totally budget production. So I'm hoping that the songs are going to be really horrible. Exotic Love, Martin Denny. I found a Martin Denny at St. Vincent de Paul. Another one of his later records. It's Countdown to Armageddon. It's just the budget. It's a story about the end of the world. Kind of like made up like a comic bookish story. It's actually quite fun. The Best of Hermits. I normally wouldn't buy this stuff, but it was there. It's got a color photograph of Herman inside that's still there, so it's in good shape, and it's got the thing that came with it. I don't know. I just picked it up. Paul Murat, another one. Another name I butchered. Now, people, you could discount him, but his easy listening music. He's a French composer. Did a bunch of albums in the U.S., but his easy listening music's always. He is able. How do I explain it? The instruments that he uses and the twists he puts into his easy listening music makes it highly interesting to listen to. So there you go. The Best of 50 Guitars, a very clean copy. Gatefold. The Best of 50 Guitars by Tommy Garrett. It's got covers of all his albums on the inside. The Majestic Quartet on Artist Records out of Cincinnati, Ohio. And there's the 5 people in the quartet on the back cover. The Majestic Quartet, locally produced record. Living Series. Just a collection of Hollywood hits. It's on RCA. It's on the RCA's budget label, Camden. I will cut all that out. Eddie the Sheik, Hot. Strictly Belly Dancing, the third volume. And there's Eddie on the front right there. I don't think I have this one, but I have so many belly dancing albums now. Oh, another name I can't pronounce. Let's do it. Ernestos. It's just impossible. A double record set, double feature on Pickwick, covers of movie themes. Are they the original artists? I don't think so, which is very good, which means I can blog it and the music may be interesting. I think Tink, didn't you find this one recently? Fires of Romance of the Gypsies, and you really liked it? Well, by golly, I found a copy of it. I'm very excited about that. Steve and Cozy. Steve and Cozy. Cozy must be the thing that's sitting up there, cute little thing sitting up there on the tree. It's a religious record. It looks like a lounge record, doesn't it? But it's not. The Turner Family, Looking Ahead. There they are, a wonderful cover. And there they are in the back. The Turner Family. They're looking ahead. This was fun. Rhythm and Blues Hits of 1964 by the Ripple Blast Singers and Band. It's a covers album by probably a studio group. I don't know much about this kind of stuff, but that looked very different for Manic Mark. This is cool. I probably should save this to the last, but I'm not going to do it. This is on Jewel record. It's an early Jewel pressing. You get your pre-printed cover. The name of the group, it's not Para. The name of the album is Para Gonzar, featuring Roberto and Katita. I'm sorry, butchered that. But I think they're Catita is a native of Cincinnati and became an ardent admirer of Latin music during the time she spent in Mexico. Okay, so I've never found a Latin flavored local private press, and there they are in the back.
Tequila pide la gente, tequila para gozar. Tequila pide la gente, tequila para bailar. Tequila pide la gente, tequila para gozar. Tequila pide la gente, tequila para bailar. Tequila. Tequila para gozar mi hermano, tequila para beber. 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 Tequila.
So that was highly exciting, that find. Here's another belly dancing with a wonderful cover. 1977 on Coronet out of Columbus. This is, frankly, this is a local, basically for me, Columbus, Ohio is 2 hours north of Cincinnati. And here you go. I love the chain motif there, the black line, that's actually chain. If you're waiting for me to learn how to pronounce these names, it's never going to happen. Grand Bahama Holiday. Look at that shiny, sparkling cover. A tourist group. I don't know anything about that. This has got to be jazz. Untouchable Sound of the Bill Black Combo. Oddball record. Some things a good mother must possess. A local private press on the artist's recording. It's a religious record. I really have no idea. The Imperials of Toledo, another religious record. I have no idea what to expect. Arthur Murray's Dancing School. That must be Arthur on the cover of all these. You wonder where this old guy came from that's dancing with all these hot chicks. It must be the guy that owns the school. That's why he's on the cover. Light Frost. I've got a copy of this, as you can believe it. Cha-Cha. There's Arthur once again. The Wizardry of Greg Hatza. This is actually on a label, Corral. Look at that. Look at him there. Look at that kid. He's like only, what, about 12 years old there. I have no idea. Here's a great cover. Peace in the Valley. Peace in the Valley. This is basically local too. This is out of Indianapolis, which is west of us, Cincinnati. Basically private press. 12-string guitar, Billy Strange. Love Billy's work. And in Volume 3, it's basically this. Basically the same cover that they just colorized differently. Belly dancing with Omar Khorshid. Cut all that out. Havana and Hi-Fi. I know I've shown this before, but it's a clean copy. Picked it up, trading material. Take 1, Take 2, Take 3. Studio 6 thematic music. I have no idea. I always wondered what the end of time is going to be like. Now I'll find out. I've gotten through 3 of this guy's records, Harley Hensley. So I'm adding that onto the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly Gospel Barn blog. When I lift up my head, the Messengers, and there's the Messengers Quartet, and there's 5 of them in the quartet, and there's their bus. And they were pretty serious. Obviously, they were touring. All the way, the Bethel Harmoniers, another pre-printed cover. This looks good. This is the local press. There they are in the back cover. More electronic music. I went back to get the record I left. It was one of those volumes, and somebody bought it. Darn it, gosh darn it all to heck. But this is on the same label, Turnabout, and it's electronic music. I'm very excited to listen to that. More electronic music on a label named Candy. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. This is all that on the back. I have no idea. Here's a great cover. Check out this cover. War of the Worlds. I've never seen this cover. Now, the fellow at the record store, the guy that owns the store, this is very interesting. We were talking today, and he spent 25 years living off the grid up in Maine in the woods. He said he enjoyed every minute of it. He came down here in about 1980, and he's 72 years old. I could hardly believe it. He doesn't look that old. And he makes the chicken salad. He's quite amazing. He taught school. He is a doctorate in linguistics, and a very highly interesting man. So that was really cool. But he says, the point of it, he says he listened to it and said it sort of sounded like the original. I don't know, but the original broadcast fits on 2 discs. This is 1 disc. I don't know if it's condensed. I have no idea, but that's very interesting. Here's a classical music album, and I bought it not just because the cover kind of had a little spacey thing going on, because it looks like it's from probably 1958, I would say. But there's they do the band, the orchestra, Philharmonic Symphony Orchestra of London, does Dance Macabre, España, and Sorcerer's Apprentice. So this could be interesting. You never know. Another Les Baxter, this time on Capitol, Les Baxter's original Quiet Village. Prince Igor. Look at that nice cheesecake cover. Prince Igor on Somerset. Oh, that's quite a nice cover for Somerset. Jewel of the Sea, another Les Baxter, Jewel of the Sea. And that's a quite a lovely cover. Oh, why did I save this to last? Like the Mystic Moods. Country loving folk. But Mystic Moods, I have to say, I always like Mystic Mood stuff. I'm always like sort of like reticent to put on the turntable, and as soon as I do it, you just melt into the record. It's quite good stuff. They used and I don't remember his name. Not that I'd be able to pronounce it, but he experimented. He experimented with environmental sounds, recording natural sounds, environmental sounds, and mixing it throughout the whole record on both sides with his brand of easy listening, and stuff's quite good. Okay, so here I am. I'm back to say thanks for stopping in, and Bert, I hope you're still awake. Bert, wake up! Thanks for hanging around to the end of this. And I'm going to play something here. I'm going to play something, probably something from that Latin record, that Jewel record. That's probably the gem of the pile. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Take care, everybody.